evening. Hi friends. Hey, I am gonna do a little, a few little things here tonight with you. Let me push you back a little bit. Oh, as far as my arm will go. There you go. Now I probably won't be able to see you, but at least you'll be able to see what I'm working on. So, I took my tree down. So that was one big thing when I got home from work tonight. I've been busy. So, but I told you that this morning that I would show this to you. I probably have glitter all over me. It's been a busy day. So what I wanted to do was, do you guys remember when I was in Arizona out visiting my daughter and we made these cinnamon and sugar tags? We stained the paper with tea. So if you don't remember, when were we out there? We were out there between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So if you scroll back in the feed, you will find the video where I made these out there. So anyway, if you want to know how to make them, I got the graphics from Graphics Fairy. I printed them, I cut them out, I printed them on cardstock, cut them out. I made the steeped tea, you know, when you put a bunch of tea bags in and you boil it for a little while and it's really strong tea. I poured some in a little plate and I just laid these, actually I did on a cookie sheet, and I laid these in just for, you know, a couple of minutes or so. I should have probably left them a little bit longer, but it was perfectly fine when I did the cinnamon part. So, okay, you do that, then you lay them out to dry, and because it's cardstock, it doesn't, it's pretty flat. It doesn't wave too bad. If you use regular paper, which you can, if you don't have cardstock, you can use regular paper, but it'll be a lot more wavy, you know? So anyway, you could do both. And then you use just you use Mod Podge. Did I use Mod Podge? No, I didn't. I used warm water, and I just drizzled some warm water on, and then I sprinkled cinnamon and sugar. I have one of those Pampered Chef, you know, shakers that you mix the cinnamon and sugar for toast in the morning. And so I sprinkled that on, and then wherever the warm water was, it grabbed. And then what it did was kind of created a rusty sort of look for my paper, okay? So you're all caught up verbally, but if you want to see it, go back and search the dates. It was somewhere after Thanksgiving. It was in December. I want to say it was the second week of December that I was out there. Something like that. So what we're going to do now, I have Mod Podge. It's not Mod Podge. I used Elmer's glue and water. 50-50. Half water, half Elmer's glue. Because I ran out of Mod Podge. And I had bought this huge thing of Elmer's glue, like big. And I forget what my project was. I bought 2 of them, so I have like 1.5 containers of glue. So I just made my own Mod Podge to try to use up some of the glue. So I have these, what do I have? 3 labels left to do. I have these really cool, well, they're just little galvanized pots. They've been on my website for a while. They're super neat. They're very old. I don't know where they came from. I bought them from a guy who has an antique booth at Springfield. And I bought them years ago. I bought a whole bunch of them when we were doing classes, but they're, you know, they're used and crusty and good. They're really good. They're $6 a piece. They're on my website. I've had them on there forever. I've sold a couple of them, not a lot, but I thought, well, maybe they just don't know what to do with them. But they do stand up just fine. They all stand, if you can see that. They stand great. So, all right. So, let's see here. And if you sneak on the website to order, I'm changing some of these with these labels. So I'll let you know how many I have left to buy. But if anybody orders and I don't have enough, I'll have to contact you and let you know, because I took these out of the website stash. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to take one that has nothing on it. And I should probably do some this way, maybe, to just incorporate. Oh, maybe I will. I hadn't done that. Okay, Anyway, so here's my seam in the back. Do I want to? No, I'm going to leave the seam in the back. And so I'm just going to take the Elmer's glue, and it's Elmer's glue and water, half and half, okay, or Mod Podge, whichever you want to use. And I'm going to cover these. And then when we're all done, I'm going to show you how to style them, okay? So we'll see. So yeah, I'm just looking up at my hair. I have a little bit of curl left. I did have to clip it today. We were painting, and I have all of my doors down on the floor. So yeah, it's not great. I'll either ponytail it in the morning or I'll probably ponytail it tomorrow, and then wash it. What's tomorrow? Well, tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, maybe I better wash it tomorrow. Messing with that before you go to work. I hate washing it like that and doing it all up for a work day, you know? I may just pile it up. Although it's snowing here, it's a level 1 they call it, which means the roads are kind of bad. And so if school is canceled, we used to always go by the school bus rule. If school is canceled, then we don't go. If it's a 2-hour delay, then we go. Because we figure if the school bus can make it, we can make it. And if the school bus can't make it, then we probably can't make it either. And back, you know, we've been painting for 28 years, I believe it is, this year. So, you know, that was always the rule because we had little kids. And now I have one girl with little kids, and one girl is grandma, so she sometimes has to take the kids. And so we just stay home. And of course, you know, I can be busy here. So anyway, we'll see what happens with the roads. I may not have to paint tomorrow. Okay. So there you go. I just Mod Podged it down. I'm just going to call it that. It's glue and water, but and then I need to kind of keep it because it's, you know, it's a little stiff paper because it is cardstock. So I just keep my eye on it here and make sure it's all pressed down, okay? So I'm going to put this aside to dry. So I forgot to tell you how I did it, but you watched me do it. I'm going to do 2 of them like this to incorporate in the decor, and then the other ones are going to be vases. So I only have 3 to do, so I went ahead and did a bunch of these already. So we'll talk about it all, okay? I've got my glasses here beside of me, so I will look back at comments here when we're all done, but I want to keep going for those of you that, you know, want me to keep going, and then I can answer your questions if you have any questions or whatever. Throw them in here, and I will answer them right up. So, okay, so I have the seam in the back. I'm going to grab another paper cardstock that we made, and they kind of have a porcelain label sort of look to it. I wasn't sure. I kind of wanted it to be shiny, but I have glue, you know, so I wasn't sure how shiny the glue was going to come out. So I'll show you some finished ones here in just a little bit, and we will talk about that. So hang on a minute. Let me get these on, though, so that they can be drying, because I thought it might be fun to take some decor and use these in our, like in a display in our house. I thought that would be fun for you guys to see what you could do, and I have all sorts of options. I brought down all kinds of stuff from the website shelves, so it should be fun. Okay, so I have that one down. So after I got it down, I went over like the whole thing, and because it is not truly Mod Podge, I kind of want to keep an eye on it for drips and runs and stuff. I'm down good, so I'm not going to touch it. Okay, I have one more to do. I'm going to do it right side, or this way. I don't know which way they're supposed to be. My guess, I'm not sure, maybe you guys know what these are. I'm going to guess they were like seed starter cups back in the day. That's my guess, because they're used. I mean, they're pretty crusty. That's my guess, but I really don't know. You guys might know better than me. Maybe somebody's put it in the comments already and I just didn't see it yet. Hi, you guys. Thanks for jumping on. Oh my gosh, I have stars and I have people watching. Yay! I figured you guys would be doing dinner. My husband went downstairs to work out, so while he's doing that, I would do a video real quick. So we got our seam in the back. I'm gonna lay this down. I'm gonna get it used to being down because it's cardstock and it wants to come up. Shoot. Sorry. Hang on. Totally blew that, didn't I? Okay. This one's this way. All right, let's see if I can. Come on, just calm down. All right, and I'm just gonna cover the whole thing. It's wanting to pop up again because it's cardstock and it's been laying flat. I should have put them inside. Oh, that would have been a great idea. Put them inside so they would kind of get used to making that bend. All this time I've had them, I should have totally done that and just now thought of it. Isn't that funny? Too late now to use that knowledge. Okay. Did I do the bottoms of these? Yes, I did. All right. Let's do the bottom of this one too. And I'll just let it dry like the other ones. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside. Oh shoot, I just got glue on my face. I'm going to put this, of course I didn't grab a rag. I'm so mad when I forget something. Look, I got all this stuff and I still forgot something. Okay, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to push this up out of the way because I don't want those in my way. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are just blanks. Okay, and if you're interested in them, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're on my website, tammylovesvintage.com. Okay, and there's 7. I don't know how many it says that I have in inventory. I might have not put quite as many as what I have, or I got glitter all over me from my tree, or I might have put them all. I don't remember. But just know if I mess up, I'll just message you and I'll refund you and we'll make it all square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plain ones that are $6 a piece. Okay. These ones that I have done the labels on. This is what they look like. Okay, thank you for the hearts, you guys, and more stars. My goodness, I love that. I just feel like the stars, like the hearts and the stars make me feel like you like what I'm doing. So there is that. And there, I don't know how many different labels I have. This one's the same as that one. Looks like I have 4 different ones. At least I have 4 different ones that are drying. And they all come out different because it just depends. Like this is the same label on the same kind of container. It just depends on how the cinnamon and sugar took and how much, you know, how much you used and stuff. So there's that. It looks like there's 4 different ones, I'm going to say, because I made 3 more. So I must have made 2 of each label. I'm guessing. You know, once that glitter gets you, it's gotcha. That's what I feel gotten. It got me. So, all right, while that's drying, I need to make a bow for a customer that has an order and she's local, so she wants to come and pick it up. And she saw the bow that I made last night. She's like, could you make me a burlap bow? So I got to sit and do it anyway, and I thought, well, if we're live, we'll just do it. And I didn't ask her how big, so I'm going to make it just about like I did last night. And so everybody does them different, and people name their bows. Whoever makes a bow says that they invented that bow, and I don't know who invented this one. I got to think of who I saw do it this way, and I want to say it was Tammy Graves with Rustic Orchard Home, I think, is who I saw do this. Years, I mean, it's been years. So anyway, this burlap is yard burlap, like for trees and seedling stuff. That's what this is. So it's a little extra rough, and it's not your purchased ribbon burlap like Hobby Lobby. See how it's very loose? And it's got little red stripes. Sometimes they have stripes in them, sometimes they don't. And they come in a huge roll. This one I've about probably half used. So I can see if I can find a link for that. If you guys can't find it, let me know. All right, so What a mess. So I want my tails, I don't want my tails to be part of my loops. So then you just kind of, because it's so floppy, I can't make a huge one. But I kind of want to give her at least a decent sized one. And if it's not good, we'll just snip it and she can do another one. She's probably on here. It's Lynn. Well, her name on here is T-Bone, which I thought was a guy, but it's really, her name is Lynn. And she actually lives fairly close to me. I would say fairly close. So I have 1, 2 loops. Let's do one more loop. I think I did 3 loops in the other one. And I'm making the front loops like big, you know, bringing them in a little bit. So let's get this one here. And then I think, so, and I've got my tail here. So typically what I would do is just put the tail down, but what I'm gonna try and do, I didn't do this last night because I put the succulent in there. So I'm going to try and make a loop. I don't know, you guys might have to watch this a couple times to see if you got it, but how do I do this twice? I don't know how to do it. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. So let's do this. Let's do this first. I need to get my tails the same. I'm going to show you how I'm going to figure it out. So get my tail cut. And last night's bow was very floppity, if you guys saw it. Okay. Oops. Get that out of the way. Well, I'm going to need that back in just a second. So, okay. So I left myself a tail, then I pulled out a loop, and then I just zigzagged it back and forth, and then I overlaid it like that, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And then I'm just going to grab one of the strings that I pulled out of this, and I'm going to tie it off. And then I'm going to try and make a center for this thing, because I don't know what, I was going to tie it in a bow. Even not. Okay. And then if she wants to wire it or whatever she wants to do, then she can do that. Okay, so there we go. Let's snip the tail off. Then I'm gonna make just a tiny, let's see if I can figure out how to do that too. And see how it just, you get all of this stringing. It just kind of unstrings itself, and yeah, you can easily pull strings from it. And I keep all of those strings in a bag because I use them. They work great. And I don't keep the short ones, but okay. And then when you unstring them too, you know, just like regular burlap, it fuzzies it a little bit more, so it's even, it's all good. Okay, so what I need now, so I have my bow, okay, whichever side is the front, I don't know. But I have my, oh, it's this way because I made my loops different. So there's your bow, that's so easy. And then I want to see though if I can make it. I don't really need a thing in the middle, do I? I really don't need a thing in the middle. So there it is. I don't know what she's going to do with it, but you can kind of, you know, play with it and move it around and all that stuff. But I'm going to let her do that because I don't know what she's doing with it. And then the tails, I didn't get them quite right, but am I in the camera? You guys can see this. And then you just do, whoops, and then you just do that little, like that with the bottom. And I'll let her make it to whatever length she wants to make it, because she can trim that up. She'll know how to do that. Okay, so there's that. I don't think I need a thing in the middle. I think it's going down just fine. I think a thing in the middle might be kind of silly, which is great because I'm not sure how to do a thing in the middle. Maybe, here's what I'll do. I'm going to give her just an extra chunk that if she wants a thing in the middle, she'll have it to match and she can just mess around with it. So there you go. There you go. I have a happy girl. Okay, so there's that. Now I want to get this out of the way. See this? So let's move on. The next thing that I want to show you here, all this junk. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay. All right. Clean. Okay, so the next thing, oh, so let me show you the Lange combs. They came today. Of course they came today. I'm all done. But here we go. So, and I didn't even open them yet because I wanted you to see like packaging and all that stuff. Oh, and I copied, let's see, I copied my link. Oh, and it's been on hold too long. I totally forgot to post it. Let me see if it'll post. Paste. Nope, there's nothing. Hang on a second. Nope, I waited too long to do it. So I'll have to post the link to the Lange stuff. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, it's really, can't even get into it. So let's see what this brush looks like. I've been so excited to get these tools. I don't know if you guys are interested. I can read it all, but it's just going to be a hairbrush. But they're really, I think I'm excited to show you the one that I can see. You know, you don't really look at your hairbrushes until you're getting ready to go live. And you realize, like, oh, my hairbrush is kind of not great. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. It's look at that. There we go. Better already. Ooh, that is better already. There you go. Well, I mean, it's got little thumb grips. It's got, that's really different, isn't it? So when you're pulling, I suppose it lets it not pull. The brush kind of goes with it. I don't know. But there you go. I think I'm going to like it. Okay, there's that. It is called the Flex Vented Brush. And I bought it in blush. Okay, so there's that. And then I bought, it's in a Ziploc bag, but we don't really need a Ziploc. I'm not going to store it in here. I bought a vented comb that, okay, it is called the Detangling Comb. So yes, when I'm out of the shower, instead of that pick, I'll use this to get through it all. And then I'm going to see if I'm able to tease with it. I'll do that. I probably won't. I don't know. It depends on if I wash my hair tomorrow or not. But the Detangling Comb, I'm going to try to tease with it. You know how I like to get that lift, okay? And then I bought this rat tail. Well, we always call it a rat tail. Let's see what they call it. Teasing comb. Okay, so I have detangling comb and a teasing comb. But I'm going to try teasing with both of them myself. So this one, my mom always had these when she would wear wigs or wiglets. They had like little, they were called wiglets, and they would sit on the top, and she would get her hair so high. And I can remember watching her tease and tease, like she would work on her hair before she put it on. Like the higher the better. Back then, I'm still kind of liking that, but it's way out of style. So, and then they call it a rat tail because you have this. So the only thing I use this for is right here at my bangs. Just if they're wanting to split, then I do that, and it kind of keeps them from not breaking, but parting themselves in little pieces. I tend to have that happen a lot. And then I also, you can get a much tighter tease or pullback when you use the tinier tines. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, the tinier ones will really get in there. Like, you know, if I were doing this and I really wanted it to tease, you kind of pack it. So you get in there and you push it hard, and then see it. That's what it does, and that's what it's supposed to do. And I only do that back here sometimes. I don't do it very often, but sometimes. So anyway, that's what that is. And then you use the lift, you know, to kind of get it up there where you want it after you get it all teased up. So anyway, there you go. The one I'm like, dang, loving, so glad I bought. I mean, these are all great. They're fine, but I'm most excited about this one. It is called the Tortoise Shell Acetate Comb. And I bought it for my purse. And I haven't seen, I'm so excited about it, I haven't even seen it yet. But the one in my purse is like, it's purple with white stripes and something else, and it's all wore off. I've had it for so long. But I didn't realize it came in this little pouch. So how cool is that for my purse? Like, I love it. I love it, love it. Oh yeah, this is exactly the same style of comb that I have in my purse, except the paint's chipping off, and I'm thinking, I never even pay any attention to it, and I do zip it through my hair every once in a while. If I, you know, just happen to see it in my bag, I'll do it. I thought this one isn't going to show any, you know, it's going to last forever. It has the little Lange label on there. And the best part is this little thing. So it's not going to get caught in stuff in my purse anymore. And look how fancy. Like, wow. I'm gonna, like, my friends are gonna be like, dang, wait till my kids. I think this will be a great stocking stuffer for my kids for next year, or like their birthday, an Easter basket. Oh my gosh, don't tell them. They won't be on here. Don't tell them. That'll be great. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. So, okay, there you go. So that's the little Lange, and then I'm done. That's all the Lange I have for you. But let's do some decorating. Let's do some little vignettes with this. So we have a pot. Let's just say you want one pot, and you got it. Now what are you gonna do with it, right? You don't even know what to do with it. So I have little Lily of the Valley. You just bend it up, and you could put the Lily of the Valley in your little pot for spring, and I think that's just adorable, just like it is. You'll want to fluff it out and bend it out, and I bent it to fit in here, but if you need to put a little paper towel or some tissue paper or whatever, I'll wrap it up for you when it comes. You can just use the tissue paper and shove it down in the bottom. But I only have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 Lily of the Valleys left. So again, I don't know what my inventory says. It's so hard because I decorate houses too. So I steal from that all the time. And sometimes I forget to tell Danita to take it off the website. She won't let me do it because she doesn't trust me. The website. The back office of the website is very intimidating. You would not believe all of the, it's very scary back there. So I'm happy that she wants to do it. And she does it when I tell her correctly. It's on me, not on her if it's wrong. So there's that. Then let's say that you don't like, well, let's say you do like that. And you're like, what else can I do? I have these cups in there. These are reproduction, but they're a pretty good, I think they're a pretty good for crusty looking, and it's the same sort of patina. I think they're a great go together. And then your options would be like our hops plop in the top, right? And then I have these little birds. There's just, and that's good. Like that's good right there under a lamp or whatever. Or you could do a mama and a baby. You could do that, right? Or if you don't like these little birds, which they're all of this stuff is under decor. These little pots are under antiques, and they're like one of the first things you come by. This is all under home decor tab at Tammy Loves Vintage. So, okay, if you don't like them, I have one bunny left. I have one bunny, so you could pick him up. He's awfully cute. Of course, you could doily underneath this. You could take this a million directions. I have this cute little paper thing. It's like, let's see how much this is. It's not, oh, I don't have a tag on it. Here's another one. Maybe you're going to tag on this one. Yeah, $5. And it's wrapped in brown paper. And it's just a little plant. I have one sitting here in my kitchen by my toaster. So I thought if you don't like this, you can put one of these down in there. Of course, you're going to need a paper towel in there or something, you know, some tissue or something. But you could put that in there like that, or you could sit it beside if you wanted to do that. I have, if you don't like that, you could add this in. You could do like a little vase. I have some of these little vases. They are $14. Okay, let's say that you don't like that. I have this big, this is almost too big for the little pot. Let's see what it does. It's a plop. Oh, and I wanted to show you the hops plop on top of this. That's what that looks like. That does really good too. This is called the hops plop. I have a few of these left. I call these things plops because they just have a flat bottom, and you just plop them in your decor. So that's my word. This is $9, and you just plop it right in. And then I have this plop. It is, I don't know what this one's called, but you can see the difference. I think it's a mini hops, variegated mini hop maybe. I can't remember for sure. But it's a little bit big for the pot, but it works. You see that? I just plopped. Get the plop thing? I just plopped it on there. Or it looks great on this as well. And then with the variegated color, I'll let you see the variegated color, goes really well with the lily of the valley. Like the white of the, see, that goes really well together. So I love that. And then I have the little, I think he's the warbler. Whoops, I turned it. I think he's called the warbler. Or I have plenty of these, and I only have these two little teeny tiny ones. So there are those two. Are they the same? Yeah. So I have these two little guys. They're just tiny. I mean, you can see how little they are. They are $7. Okay, let me see here. I stuck this. This is, now you'll need to bend it a little bit, but this is one of my reindeer ferns, and look how good that is. These are $7. So the reindeer fern fits in here. I have lots of other containers like this, so you can just look and see, you know, if you like the other ones better. But so there, the reindeer fern sits in here perfectly. I'll let go of it so you can see that it stands. That goes great. And then you could always do the lay beside. Can you see that? You could kind of lay it down and then add your little bird in there like that. I keep getting it caught on my shirt. Trying to keep it to where you can see it. You had it up there. I would probably put some beans in the bottom of this so you have a little bit of weight, some pea gravel or something like that in the bottom, some whatever, something heavier, because it was standing. Otherwise, it's going to be a balance thing. You're going to be like, oh, how do I get that to work? But it does work. The last thing is, I shouldn't even show you. We don't have them on the website yet because I haven't taken the time. But I do have the little wreath coming. It's the Wisteria Wreath. It's coming, and it's $20. One of you, I was showing you wanted some ideas, and I was showing you last night. I told you it was 18, and I was wrong. So if I did this one, I would probably put something underneath this to lift this up to make it seem a little bit bigger than what it was. I'm really digging this stuff in here, but I only have 4. And then the other thing you could do is, now that these are dry, oops, that was the right side up. I have 2 that are upside down. And so you could do like, you know, a little vignette like this with just an upside down one sitting there. Like I had the bird, you can just work that in, or you could do like set the reindeer fern in and a little bird beside. Like, you know, you just make a little vignette. Easy for me, I know, but I'm showing you guys it is easy anyway. So there you go. So I guess for right now, let's just say if you're interested in any of these pots that I just made, they're $8. I'm adding $2 more for the label thing. And I have 2 that are upside down, and I have 6 that are vase-like. So you could message me if you want one of those. Yeah. And then if you want the wreath, you can message me. It's a good one. I use it like a little bird's nest too. I've set my larger birds in there, but like, see, it's a great little setter. It's a candle ring. It looks great hanging on your breadboards. I've never been a wreath. I've never really carried wreaths, but I did this year for winter. I ordered some in, and Christmas. And I loved what I could do with them and how I incorporated them in my decor. Usually I'm all about the picks. I don't like long garlands. They look I can't be free with them. I'll have a customer say, oh, here's a whole box of garlands, have at it. And I hold this big long thing out, and I can't make it unique. I can't make it go up and down. Like I want to cut them all up, and usually they let me. I'm just not a garland lover, even though, I mean, I make some little garlands, but not greenery garlands. They're too repetitive. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm finding that I'm liking the wreaths. So I've been looking at the wholesale sites for ordering a few more of those things as well. So there you go. Is that all I have? I think that's all I have. I wanted to do the bow. I wanted to do the Mod Podgy glue thing. I wanted to show you the decor, and I wanted to show you my combs. Wow, that was a big one, right? That was a big one. So let me get out my glasses here. I think Randy's done working out. He's pulling out some dinner, so I think he's kind of ready for me to be done. But let me just buzz through and see if there's any questions. You like the wreath with the bunny? Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys, you like it. I think it's a good wreath. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's a good wreath. If you're interested, just message me because I haven't taken pictures and measured it and put it all. Do you have the taller goblin in the shop? Yes, it's online on the website. And if you guys go to the website and order anything and you want it, like any of these, just message me and I'll put it all together for you. No problem. Sometimes this is why I don't do a video, because I don't have all my stuff together, everything together. So it's like, I'm not going to show them that. I'll just go ahead and do it because I don't have it on the website and then it sits up there. So I just thought I'd give it a try. And so many of you have ordered from me now. We've been chatting back and forth. So I know that you have my text number, 740-273-6693. So you can text me and let me know, and it just works out really great. So, but yeah, what did she say? Do you have a taller goblet? Oh shoot, I can't get that to go away. Okay, let's see. Where did that go? Do you have the taller goblet? Yeah, oh yes, I answered that. Yes, it is TammyLovesVintage.com. You want a frosted looking plop? Patricia, private message me. I'm not going to be able to go through all the comments and find it. If you'd private message me, or you can go to my website, TammyLovesVintage.com, and order it that way. You love your little, but Penny, I have one too. I have one that I'm not parting with, and then I have this one. Is the bottom of the goblet flat? You could use, yes, it is. And yes, you're right. You can totally turn it upside down. You can still plop on it upside down. Oops, my price tag's holding it. But you can still plop on it upside down, or you can do a riser with a candle. This doesn't quite fit, but you could put something to hold it. Even if you just put a couple of popsicle sticks to hold it. Otherwise, it's going to go down like this, which is fine, but you kind of cover your goblet. But yeah, you could do that. You could also kind of angle it like that. Is kind of cute. And then let's see here. If we set a bird up here, that's kind of a cute look too. So you can just do all kinds of things with this stuff. Try it every which way. You can lay them down on their side and have this stuff coming out, of it and work it in. You can do so many fun things. Anyway, well, okay. You want a pair of birds? Patricia, go to TammyLovesVintage.com, or you can message me. And I always do the website orders first because they've already done the shipping and all of that stuff. He's on the website, and I don't have a price on him, so I guess you have to check the website for him, or you can message me. I'm sorry about that. Yes, I need to have a sale. I know, it's been a while. I'm back to painting, so I don't have those, 2 or 3 days to get everything shipped. Thanks, Lynn. I just think it's helpful sometimes. Oh, Lynn, I have the best lily of the valley patch you've ever seen. And I need people to come and take some because it needs thinned out. A bougie comb, you got that. You got that right, Robin. Yes, a bougie comb for my purse. You ain't kidding, and I'm going to be loving on that thing for a while. I have to show my friends. Check this out. Hi, Cecile. Okay, Randy's eating in the dining room. I don't even know I made room on that table. Oh, boy, I'm going to be... you love the teas. Yes, I remember that too, Lynn. I remember that too. But I know my hairdresser, Tina, used to always do my bangs so that they didn't do my bang. I have a natural, you'll see me like this a lot. And so I thought I'm going to order one of those rat tail and get in there like Tina used to do. Tina had cancer and she's passed away now. God love her, and my heart breaks every time I think about her. So that's all we're going to say about that. But yeah, she had one of those kind of rat tail combs. You like the bow. Thanks, Lynn. Oh, good. And it's yours, so I'm glad you like it. Thanks. The other Lynn. I had another Lynn. Do you have an old empty... It's not letting me open that up, Brenda. You'll have to private message me. It's not letting me open it here on the live. You're going to put it on a wheel. I'm going to put it on a wheel. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so that'll work out perfect. Whoops, I almost invited Kathy to go live. Okay, you guys, I think that's it. Hello. Someone said hello, Debbie. Just reading through the comments. I'm using my thumb here on my hand. Oh, good. It's perfect. She likes her bow. I'm so happy. Where are they in the shop? I want a few. Okay, I don't know what you're asking. The pots are under antiques, the ones without the labels. If you want one with the label, you have to message me if you want it upside down to set. I don't know. I made 2 of them. I thought they might be really cute tucked in the decor like this and not even mess with anything in it, especially if you've already got something with greenery. You know, you may just want to set it like that, and then you have your greenery down around, and then you have your little, oh, this is very good. I usually have picks and stuff like that, but you know, something like, oh, you can barely see it. Swipe those words out of the way. Those darn words are always in the way. Anyway, something like that. But so I gave you 2 like this. And if it's upside down and you don't like it, you can turn it around and use the seam side. Or I'm sure you can soak it in water and get that label off. It's just glue and water. I need to pin that one down a little bit. It's just glue and water. So you could soak the labels off and then you just have an empty one. So I hope that answered you. The greenery's under greenery, the birds and bunnies under home decor, and the pots are under antiques. You love the sugar molds. Did I talk about sugar molds? No, no, Connie. I did Graphics Fairy and printed them onto cardstock. I did not use any stamps. Oh, what do they say? It's backwards. Shoot, it's probably French. It's French. I can't even tell you what it says anyway. I'm sorry about that. I can flip it, but you can't read it anyway. I wasn't thinking about that. Yes, it's snowing. It was a good night to craft. Hi, Kim. Yep, you're getting snow too. We're only supposed to get about 1 inch, but the roads are bad right now. Whoops, oh gosh, I almost invited her to come live too as I'm scrolling. Oh, Brenda sent me stars. Thank you, Brenda. Crusty and Rusty, yes, Jackie. Hi, Teresa. Let me see. Anybody else sprinkled? Oh, thank you, Terry Reno. Hi, friend. Hi, Shayla. Where do you get the containers? I found them up at Springfield. I had a guy, we had a booth beside of him, and he had a whole pile of them. So I said, can I buy a whole bunch for the classes that I was doing? And then I closed that classroom thing because I had to move out. They were raising my rent a lot. So I closed that up and moved to the shop, and I just kind of stumbled across them. Thank you, Terry Reno, for the stars. Thank you so much. It just makes me thank you guys. It's so sweet. Oh, they would make good bells. You're right. You probably have to, they would make great bells. You'd have to probably drill a hole in it and add your little clacker, which, you know, I use the glass ones. You're right. They would make great bells. Hey, what do you say, Penny? I love that. See, and then I think of Grandpa. Every time you say that to me, I think of my grandpa. Hey, Jackie, thank you for sprinkling. Thanks, Linda, for sprinkling. Sprinkling means sharing, for those of you that don't know what that means. Hi, Debbie. You're not really supposed to say that word. They say that Facebook doesn't like to hear it. And you guys are texting me now, 740-273-6693. So I'm giving you a heads up when I'm going live. So I don't have to worry about you coming across or my things coming across your feed now. I just text you and say, hey, I'm going live, and it works great. So if I want to share, I'll share. Popping on, driving home from the snow. Oh, be super careful. You were in Amish country. It's such a bad night to be out and about, but yeah, let me entertain you while you're driving. I do the same thing. Hi, Linda. You bought 3 of them. Okay, Terry Reno. Thank you. Thank you, Melinda. You always make your own mop. Yes, it's working. This was the first time I'd ever done it. Hi, Diana. And it's working great. Melinda from West Virginia. And am I at the end yet? I'm still scrolling. My arm's going to fall off. Hey, Pam. Hi, Becky. Melissa. Hi, you guys. Hi, Sandra. And Brenda sent stars, too. Brenda Witt-Jones. Thank you. I think that was 2 Brendas. Hey, Sherry. Thank you for the stars. I need to get like I won't say it out loud, so I'll be the first one to do it. I need to put that on my list, my million-mile-long list to do. Well, hello from Valparaiso. I gotta say that right. Valparaiso. Randy, you ever heard of Valparaiso, Indiana? No. Gloria's here from there. Randy works and travels, and he goes to Indiana a lot. Hey, Debbie, but he doesn't know where you are. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Hi, Lori. Okay, oh, and that's me. So I'm all done. So, okay, I think I've answered everybody's questions. Oh, Alinda sent me some stars. Thank you, Alinda. Can you see my heart? Thank you so much. Hey, Chastida. Is she on here? Is it let me see. Chastida. I want to make sure I get that right. I think Chastida and I are going to be good friends. I think we're going to hit it off. I just found her in a business group thing, and I was reading her bio. See, my bangs are still split. This is day 3 hair, you guys. So, you know, and I've been painting all week. So yeah, it needs a little, that's better. It needs a little shoot. Oh, that would be too mushroom. But yeah, I met her in this group, and I read her bio. I said it right, yay! And I'm so glad you're here. That's so sweet that we found each other in that group. And maybe that's why we were led to be in that group in the first place, was to find each other. We kind of need to find like-minded, and I watched some of her videos with her vintage, like her Christmas vintage. She has this group with old Christmas vintage stuff. Oh, my heart was just drool. Like, I was like, oh, I want to buy that, and I want to buy that, and I want to buy that. Yeah, I think we're going to be great together. So we'll see what the future brings. Hello from Southern Ohio. Hey, Michelle, is it snowing there yet? Oh, yeah, there she is, Chastida. Hi, honey. I'm so glad you said hello. I'm so glad you're here. Facebook shouldn't make a share button if they don't like the word. There you go. Give them hell, Jackie. You're right. You're exactly right. I agree. What's the big deal? I don't know. And if you have a sale, you're not supposed to put a $sign. You didn't see the wreath on the side. I don't know what you mean. But the back of it, or by like how thick it is, or do you mean when I put it sideways on the goblet like that? Maybe that's what you meant, on its side, and you put like a little bird or whatever in there. Cute. Okay. Anyway, I'm all done. Randy's probably ready for me to be done. So, okay, you guys. Yes, the goblets are in the shop. They're in the home decor because they're not old. I don't want to, you know, it was nice. Used to have it just all one big shop, but I started getting so much stuff that it just seemed like I don't want to go through all of this and that. I'm looking for greenery, you know, and I didn't want to, and you had no control of where it plopped in. So I asked Anita to try and give me categories. So it might make you guys miss something. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to look at the linens, or I don't want to look at the whatever. It might make you miss something that you wish you would have seen. But at the same time, if you're looking for something, you will really find it easier, I promise. So Chastity is the bomb. Oh, that's so great. Wouldn't it be fun if we could do something together? I love that. It's snowing, just enough to make it slick. I think that's what it's doing here too. Hey, Julie. You love it. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yeah, I've got a lot of vintage crafts around here. When I took the tree down, I kind of started pulling some things for you guys. So I'm gonna show you my outside. Let's see how much it's snowing here. Let's see if you can see. Oh yeah, look. We got some snow happening. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So there you go. I don't know, it's not enough to cancel school yet, but we definitely have some snow happening. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Chastita, for coming on and saying hello. Yes, we should do that. Start thinking. Renee with Faux Your Eyes Only, F-A-U-X, Faux Your Eyes Only wants to do something too. But we're just all so busy, it's hard to think. But yeah, I'd be down for whatever. And you have kind of the same stuff that I have. I'm talking to Chastita, like you guys are already gone. It's me and her here. You guys just listen in, take it all in. Because someday you might see something. But yeah, like you could say, you know, take an old frame or take an old book or whatever, and we could do it together. Like, I think we would have you know, similar. I think we would have similar things to work with, and I think it could be really cool. So, where do I what? I'm not sure where I'm at home. I'm in Zanesville, Ohio. Arlene, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Pronounced Valparaiso. Oh, sure. Valparaiso. It is northwest Indiana, a half hour from Portage. Okay, yeah, that's not his area, I guess. So, okay, I'm getting a couple messages coming in. So I'm seeing some things you guys want. So I've never done it this way. Let's just see, and I beg for mercy if it, you know, is a total fail. I maybe should have held up and said, do you want this? Whatever, but we'll see. If you don't want anything, it's fine. I'll eventually get it on the website. And if you change your mind, it'll be there. But I thought I would just show you. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Chastita, for saying hello. Thank you all for the stars. Look at that, 500 stars. Oh, you like to watch me? I found it on Etsy, Gloria. I found it on Etsy. You're late to the party. All Shelly. And I did lots of things, and I did lots of chatting at the end. So you might want to catch the replay. Okay, you guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, Chastita, you're supposed to be making snow cream. Do you do that too? We don't have enough to make that. But I used to make that all the time when my kids were home. It's so good. Yeah, when we get a big, big snow, we'll make some too. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.